Hi everybody, this is Mr. Storm, and in this video we are going to talk about the resume and cover letter assignment. So this is going to be not as much work as you might be thinking, but I want to very, very clearly point out one thing that could trip you up right here in the beginning. So let's read the assignment description together. You want to look online for a business-related job offer. Okay, this is incredibly important. Look online for a business-related job offer. You will write a resume and cover letter for that job specifically. This resume must reflect the skills, experience, and education that would make you a qualified candidate for that job. This is not a resume for you personally as you exist right now. It is not a reflection of your current skills and experience. This is a pretend resume for a job that you would be applying for in maybe 5-10 years. So when it comes to experience, you're going to put in the experience that job listing is looking for. When it comes to education, you're going to put in education that job listing is. You see what I mean? So it's really important that we understand this is not your resume. It's a resume for you, but in the future. Okay? So let's go over this process. Let's see what we can do. So first, I'm going to go to, let's say, monster.com, because this is a place for me to look for jobs. And in monster.com, let's say I want to be an accountant. So I'm going to just do a quick search for accountant jobs and see, what exists, what's out there. So right up here, we have senior accountant for Sava Senior Care in Houston, Texas. So I'm going to click that job. I'll read it, do some research, see if this is the kind of job I want. Maybe not. Let's check out corporate staff accountant in Austin, Texas. Okay, cool, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, this looks like the job I want, right? So you're going to find a job that is in the realm of the kind of job you want to do in the future. Right? And make sure it's a business-related career. You might be thinking, Mr. Storm, I don't actually want to be in business. I'm going to be, I don't know, a professional Fortnite player or whatever. Pretend. Let's pretend like we want to have a business career. So I'm going to pretend like I want to be a corporate staff accountant living in Austin, Texas. So this is the job description that I'm going to be basing my resume off of. Okay, great. So let's create a resume. Now, here's the easiest way to do this. We all have Google Docs accounts, right? So I'm going to go to docs.google.com and I'm going to create a new document. But what I can do first is I can go over here to the template gallery and I can find a resume. So there are resumes in here, business letter, resume. So here's a bunch of resumes right here. Now, if I pick a resume, I'm probably going to want to make sure I pick a cover letter template that matches the resume. So let's do, this looks good. I like this one. Let's see. Yeah, we'll pick this one right here. So your name, blah, 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 blah. Okay, now here are a couple things about a resume that are really important. First, keep it to one page, okay? Do not make your resume larger than one page. Keep it to one page. Less information is usually better in a resume, okay? Now, up here, I'm going to type my name. Now, under the title here, now, every template is going to be different and going to have different things on it. So if you choose a different template from me, then, just make some decisions about what you want. But whenever it's asking for a title, what that's usually asking for is the title of the job that you want, right? So I want to be a corporate staff accountant. So I'm going to come over here and type and put in corporate staff accountant. Now my formatting went away, but that's okay. Because another rule about resumes is you want to try to keep it black and white. Don't put a bunch of color and crazy designs all over the place. It needs to be pretty basic. So one question I always get on this assignment is, Mr. Storm, do I have to use my email address? Do I have to use my address? No. You can just leave this stuff the same on the template. Leave it default because I don't really need your address or phone number. Okay. Now we have skills. So under skills, I'm going to want to read the description here, and I'm going to want to write about the skills that I think someone would need if they were applying for this job. Okay, so I'm going to read through here, and then I'm going to write the skills in here. I'm going to write a couple sentences about the skills that I have that would make me qualified for that job. In experience, I'm going to pretend like I have enough experience for this job. So if I go over here to education and experience, I can see that I need a bachelor's degree in accounting, CPA or CPA candidate preferred, meaning I have my certified personal accountant certificate, experience with full cycle accounting, and a minimum of 2 to 3 years in a related role. So I need to show, in my experience, I need to show 2 to 3 years of experience in this realm, in this area. And you can make this stuff up. Again, make up the company names, make up the dates, all that stuff. Education. So remember, in education, I saw I needed a bachelor's degree in accounting, and I want to have a CPA as well. So I'm going to put that in for my education. And then under awards and stuff, you can, down here, under awards, you can just make up some awards or whatever. Now that's what this template would look like. Again, other templates are going to look different, but it should be a very quick assignment. Again, I'm not looking for real information here. I'm looking for you to fake this, okay? This needs to be a fake resume. And remember, resumes do not have a ton of detail in them. Don't write a whole your entire life story, okay? You can explain some of the stuff in your resume on the cover letter, which we're going to do right now. So let me go back to Docs, and I will go to my template gallery and scroll down here to my business letter. Let's see, I chose that. So let's choose this one because it kind of matches the same style. It's the Swiss. Okay, so in the cover letter, here's some things to remember for cover letter. You want to give them detail about you specifically. A little bit of personal detail is okay. Keep it focused, however, on the job, okay? So focus on why you would be good in this position. Really butter yourself up. This is an example for you to really talk about yourself and explain why you should have this job. That's what you're doing, right? That's what a cover letter is for. Now, it's always a good idea with a cover letter to put in some information about the company. So for example, this is for Ferrovial Services. Ferrovial Services. So what I might want to do is go to the employer's website. So I can just go to the employer's website. I don't want to apply. So let me just go to their homepage and then do some research about the company itself. Go through their website, look at it, about us. This is really important, right? Go in there to vision and values, or, do some research about the company and then put some information in there about what you are impressed by. I really want to work for Ferrovial Services because of your strong focus on creating value for society and your customers, investors, and employees. Something to that effect, right? Really butter them up in the first paragraph, and then butter yourself up in the second paragraph, explaining why do you want to work for them. And then in the third paragraph, give them some more information about yourself and just wrap it up really quickly. So, it could be something to the effect of, Dear Miss Reader, I am seeking a position as a, what was the job title there? As a corporate staff accountant at Ferrovial Services. I've chosen to apply for this job because I believe I will be a good fit. Your focus as a company on shaping the future through the development and operation of sustainable infrastructures in cities is a very important goal that we share. I applaud your commitment to the highest level of safety and you can just pull this stuff. Like, look, they might go, he's kind of brown-nosing, and it might feel a bit brown-nosy, but that's what they're looking for, right? They want you to know about the company. If they've won awards and stuff, make sure you put that in there. So then you get to the second paragraph and you can say, I keep trying to drag this over. You can get to the second paragraph and you can say, my past experience in this field makes me uniquely qualified and makes me the prime candidate for this position. You know, something like that. Really butter yourself up. Explain why you would be a good person for this job. And then in the third paragraph, you can say something to the effect of, I have attached my resume, and I also have references available on request. You can always contact me, give your contact info and all that stuff. Just wrap up the letter. Look, this letter only needs to be 3 paragraphs, a couple sentences per paragraph. It does not need to be super crazy detailed. What we're looking for is format, content. I'm not looking for length. This should only be 1 page. Do not write an entire novel about yourself, okay? 1 page for the resume, 1 page for the cover letter. Okay, now, I think that's pretty good. Again, just want to point this out one more time because someone's going to make this mistake. This is not a resume for you personally as you exist right now. This is a resume for you in the future, pretending like you have the qualifications you need for a specific job posting you found online. Okay? This resume is going to be targeted for that job specifically, and your cover letter is going to be targeted for the company that you're applying to work for. Okay, perfect. That's it for me. Have fun with this project. If you have any questions, please let me know. I almost knocked over my water. That would have been bad. Please let me know either through email or by seeing me in class. All right, thanks.